Hi, I'm Darren, and I'm going to be doing a short demo of the Mesa Boogie Electra Dyne. Now, it's a surprisingly simple amplifier for a Mesa Boogie. It's essentially one channel with 3 different gain stages, and as you can see, the front panel is pretty simple here. The lowest gain stage gives you a very Fender-like clean tone, and the higher 2 gain stages give you a more British sort of orangey-like gain. So here we have the front panel. It's pretty simple. There is the power switch where you can choose between power modes, standby switch, master volume, a 4-band EQ, which is interesting because they used stacked pots which optimize the tone settings for each gain setting. And the EQs are also dependent on each other, which means, especially based on where you put the treble, each EQ knob will have a different effect on the tone. Then we have the volume knob, which is essentially your gain, and a selector to choose between the gain settings. So I'm going to start with the demo of the clean channel. It's EQ'd to a sort of jazzy setting. It's on the 90-watt mode to give it a little more depth. And the reverb is bypass, but I'll flick it on in a little bit just to give you a sense of what it sounds like. And now with the reverb full on. So next we'll take a look at the low gain setting on this amp. This channel basically runs from blues rock through classic rock, sort of like classic AC/DC sounds, and using DGT with coil taps and the neck pickup, and the amp's on the 45-watt setting, so I get a little more focus in the gain settings. So here we go. Alright, now the low gain channel with a little more gain, sort of classic rock type sounds. And now I'll show you a little bit of the high gain mode. In terms of gain, it takes off where the low gain mode left us, which is sort of classic rock era, and it goes into either creamy lead tones or 80s metal type sounds. It's really sensitive to where you put the treble, so I'll show you a little bit of more metal type sounds where the treble's higher, and then reduce the treble and boost the mids to show you some lead sounds. So here goes. Now I've got the trebles rolled back a bit for a creamier lead tone. So that's the Mesa Boogie Electra Dyne. As you can see, you can get a wide range of tones with minimal tweaking. And a couple of features I forgot to mention. You can switch out the stock 6L6 tubes for EL34s for a little more mid-range focus. And there is an effects loop. There are a couple other features that Mesa Boogie's incorporated in order to make it a better live amp. And some people worry that the stacked EQs won't work well in a live setting. But just to show you a little bit of what you can do in a live setting, here's a bit of Danny California to see you out. Thanks for watching.